Translating a search from PubMed to Google Scholar. In this video, I am at the conclusion of this video, I would like you to know how to translate keywords from PubMed to Google Scholar, to know how to combine Google Scholar keywords in a final search strategy, know how to use Publish or Perish software to search Google Scholar, and to use Publish or Perish to send Google Scholar results to EndNote. So here are some Google Scholar strategies when you're doing a systematic review. One thing is the bar, the straight line bar, that's not an L, it's a bar that's on your keyboard. It's above the enter key. Whenever you use that, in Google Scholar, that represents an OR. So whenever you have synonyms and you want to put in different synonyms, you can use the bar between each synonym. No space between them, no space, but the bar. We're going to see that when I actually construct the search. And space, not the word space, but actual putting a space in your search represents an and. So you use that between your concepts. You are limited to 256 characters, so not words, but characters. And if you want to, you can use some kind of software online to count to make sure to see how many characters you have there when you're doing your search, but just be aware you are limited to 256 characters. So some benefits of using Google Scholar is that it searches full text. So first of all, Google Scholar is not a database, it is a search engine. And because it's a search engine, it searches the full text of the article. So that's one advantage to the PubMed, Embase, Web of Science. Those all search your title and your abstract, but they don't search the full text of the article. So to me, I just think the benefit of Google Scholar is that it's searching full text. So another thing I want to point out when I say this is, I know previously for the particular research question that I've used for the example so far, we would search for those keywords in the title. But I feel that searching for those keywords in the title in Google Scholar would kind of defeat the purpose of the whole benefit of Google Scholar, which is the full text. So when I construct the Google Scholar search, I'm going to search everywhere, let it search everywhere, and we're only going to retrieve the first 100 to 200 results. So we're still going to get a lot of duplicates there, but that's how we're going to limit that. Even though we're going to get like a whole bunch of results, we're going to only retrieve the first 1 to 200 results, but we're going to search full text. And finally, I want to show you how to use a software called Publish or Perish to search Google Scholar and send the results to EndNote. Now, the benefit of using Publish or Perish is that you can bulk export citations into EndNote from Google Scholar. If you go straight to Google Scholar and do your search, you would have to individually click each citation in order to send it to EndNote. You won't be able to do it all at one time. So it really saves you time to use this particular software to search Google Scholar. Another thing is that you can limit it to, you can tell it to search, only retrieve the first 100 or however many results that you want. Another benefit of it is that you can save your search that you do with this software. And so if you decide to do an update within like 6 months or whatever whatever your time period is, you can just open your Publish or Perish software on your computer and just rerun your search in Google Scholar. So it really and again, you can still do the bulk upload to EndNote. So it saves you time. And I think it's very useful when you're going to do a Google Scholar search. Here is the Publish or Perish website. So you just go to this website and you follow the instructions on how to download it. And you can download it on a Mac or a PC. I'm back on my Word document that I've been using to translate my search from PubMed into various databases, and now I'm going to use it to translate my search into Google Scholar. So look at all of these words we have here. I mean, this is a lot of words, and a database can handle that. But Google Scholar, remember that we're limited to 256 characters, so we're not going to use all of these words. We're going to just pick the most relevant ones, and I'm going to construct the search. So I'm just going to just pick a few. So I'm going to do diagnosis. I think I'm only going to do the one with the I, and I'm going to put in the bar and no space in between, and then I'm going to do therapy. I'm going to do treatment. Notice I'm not going to do all of the asterisks and things like that. That's really database jargon. I'm not sure Google Scholar even interprets all that stuff. So I'm just going to keep it pretty simple. And I'm going to do rehabilitation. So I'm going to just leave it there for right now. And of course, I can always play with it and kind of see what kind of results I'm getting. And if I want to change the words, I can always change it. But just for right now, to demonstrate to you how to do it. So that's going to be my first concept. And then I'm going to put a space. So the space is going to represent and, the bar represents or. And I'm going to move on to pediatric. So I'm at the pediatric concept. So I'm going to say child. And I'm going to say pediatric. And I'm going to put in adolescent. And I'm going to stop there. And then I'm going to do a space. And I'm going to go to the CVI concept. So they have a lot going on there, and I'm not going to put in all those dashes and things like that. But since I do want it to look for those words as a phrase, I will put it in quotation marks. So I'm going to do impairment, close quotation mark, and the bar. And then just whenever you do the bar, I've noticed I have to put a space and then put the next quotation mark. If not, the quotation mark won't form correctly. And I'm going to remove the space later. And I'm going to put in this one, cortical, visual, impairment. And I'm going to go back to remove that space. Okay. And add another bar. And I'm going to add in, see, this the wrong way. Cerebral, blindness. And I'm going to stop there. And I'm going to remove, I have to remember to remove this space. So, and this is going to be my Google Scholar search. Again, this is just a first run just to show you how to do it, but you can always add in more things. I'm also going to show you, sometimes I actually go to a word count website just to count how many, a character count website. So I'm going to actually go there and show you what that looks like. I went to a search engine and I just typed in character counter, and I pick one. So I'm going to go with this first one. And I copied the search that I created for Google Scholar, and I'm going to paste it in here. And so right now I'm at 141 characters. So if I wanted to, I could, and apparently I spelled this wrong, rehabilitation. All right, so I'm at 141. So if I want to, I could add some more words to some of my concepts. So I just gonna keep playing with it until I find the best thing. And I'm gonna copy this, and I'm gonna put it into Publish or Perish. I have opened Publish or Perish on my computer, and this is what it looks like. And I am going to see different options here. So this is a tool that is used many different ways. This is only one way to use it. So I click on Google Scholar, and it takes me here, and I'm going to put it on keywords. So notice they have title words. I could search only title, but again, as I mentioned, I feel like if I do that, I'm not fully using the benefit of Google Scholar, which is to search full text. So to search full text, I'm going to put it on keywords. And again, this what I just copied and pasted, what I copied and pasted into this box, this is what I will report for my Google Scholar search. So, and then here, notice it says maximum number of results. So here I can tell it how many I want. 100, I mentioned that you want to do either 100 or 200. This is where you would select that. If you had a certain years you want it, you can put those there. I don't. And here are past searches that I've done. So if I need to rerun a search, I can always rerun it. But here's my search here. I'm telling it that I only want to retrieve 200 results, and I just click search, and it's running the search for me. So I retrieved 200 results, and now it's time for me to send those results to, well, I could, browse through the results and see, what I'm getting, look at the titles and try to, see if those are relevant results that I'm getting. But okay, so let's say I decide, yeah, this is what I want, and I want to send it to EndNote. I just click Save Results, and then notice that Results as EndNote is one of the options, and I just send it to EndNote.